Body dysmorphia is a biopsychosocial disorder. What does that mean? If I said that right on the first try. Biopsychosocial disorder, meaning it's shaped by biology, psychology, and social experiences. So it's not just in your head, it's genetic. Yay! So body dysmorphia is not just in your head, it's in your history. A lot of studies show that BDD does run in families. There are literally brain structural differences, specifically in the visual processing area of your brain, that can be inherited. You may be born with a brain that's wired to distort the way that you view yourself. But that's not always the case. Maybe there is no one in your family that has this. Maybe you didn't get it passed down to you. I was reading something that's really interesting, that you could be born with the visual differences in your brain, but maybe not have had the environmental factors, so it might not affect you as much, but it could get triggered at any point. So like maybe your family passed it down to you, you might be more susceptible to having a distorted view on yourself, but if the environment around you wasn't anything crazy or could trigger it off, then you might not have any problems. But maybe one day you see something and it like sets it off, which is really crazy. But I think it can also happen the other way around, where you don't have that, but with constant environmental factors or maybe some traumas can open that back up. Isn't that crazy? So it's not your fault, and you're not alone. There's hundreds and hundreds of people that suffer with this, whether outwardly so or not. And I think that it's something that we don't need to shy away from anymore, and it needs to be openly talked about. Unfortunately, I know you didn't choose this, but it is something we can relearn and unlearn and rewire our brain in a way that it doesn't work against us, and we don't have to constantly feel like we're at war with our brain and our body and the things that we see. You can do this. Thank you for being here and listening, and I am excited to dive into part 4 with you guys.